I feel like we should mention like really quick is like 애교심, because in Germany that's not a thing. Like every university is like the same, you know, kerego.
That is that. Everyone walks around with like their puffer jackets.
Oh yeah.
If you did that in the UK, people would be like, why are you doing that? Like.
Hello, my name is Nikki and I'm from Germany.
Hello, I'm Hannah. I'm from England and I'm an exchange student.
안녕하세요. 코스타리카에서 온 서지라고 합니다.
Okay, so I've been here for over 5 years now.
5?
5, it's been... Yeah, I came for language school first and then I decided to stay.
I've been here for 4 months.
Maybe.
Yeah, and I study economics.
Oh, me too.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was kind of
Perfect.
seeing that, you know, Korean has quite an interesting, fast development.
I think I'm in the middle actually. I've been here for 3 years almost.
What's your school and what year are you guys in?
I think we are in the same year, right? 17.
17, yeah.
Yeah, we actually came from the same year. We're both from Korea and my major is actually economics with also a double major in business. Came to Korea because first I was studying economics. Asia was having like this big impact in like the whole world. And especially Korea, the development was really, really fast. Literally in Korea, there were so many opportunities, especially there was opportunity for Costa Rica to study here. So I was like, oh my God, that suits me so well. So I applied for it and I got it.
Actually, at first, before I even came here, I never thought about studying in Korea. I looked at universities. What if I studied this? Is it going to be useful when I go back to Germany? And I saw biomedical engineering and I was like, that's really like up and coming in Germany, right? And then I am double majoring in life science now.
Fun fact, she is one of the best students I ever have seen in the university. Like honestly, she even got a prize for how good she was.
And then that's going to be me. I really didn't know that much about Asia at all. And then I looked at the list of universities I could go to and the one in Japan. And then there was Taipei, China.
Why are you frowning?
I'm just trying to remember them. Oh, no.
China!
I'll do it again, I'll do it. There was
don't like it, but it's
Taipei,
okay.
China, and Korea. I'm at Yonsei University on an exchange year.
You guys are big rivals.
Yeah, I don't like her anymore.
You guys are like regular students, right? And you're
Exchange, yeah. I think it's really tough to be a regular student in Korea.
Yeah, especially exchange students usually can pass with any grade. So they don't have to get A or B, they can even go C and it's the same.
But I think it's also good. Because
Yeah.
we're only here for a year.
Yeah,
Right.
And I think that means that we can actually explore.
yeah.
so you never went to universities in Costa Rica.
I went there, but it's not transfer.
Because you drop out.
Yeah, it's like drop out and then come back. Yeah.
Is it easier to be an international student in Korea than a regular one? You didn't have to take the Sunna.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel that that's the biggest difference. I see, the Korean students just dying
Yeah.
from getting to university. I'm like, oof, that's really
Because
hard.
whenever I say I'm at Yonsei to someone, they're like, very smart. And I'm like,
Yeah.
not really. So it wasn't like... Everyone walks around with like their puffer jackets.
Oh yeah.
Korea and like the Letterman, like the
Yeah.
American. If you did that in the UK, people would be like, why are you doing that? Like, yeah, I think it's very much, it's definitely a big thing in Korea.
And they have like a style for every single major, like departments and everything.
I've
It looks
seen those
so cool.
Wait, not even in the UK, like a hoodie that says your college?
You can, but it's kind of like the tourists will come and buy them, not like the students. Like if you're a part of a sport team, that's a big thing. If you're like big sports teams here are like in England are a massive thing. So people walk around to kind of flex out like
Yeah.
I'm good at rugby or like I'm good at like this.
I feel like people here flex like they're studying.
That's quite different. Korea they flex studying, England they flex sports.
Especially like if you have the Sky, Seoul National University, Korea University, and Yonsei University, people just go crazy on those.
So you're interested in like differences college life.
For my country, like in my university, I feel like the biggest difference were like the student chuncheon. The grade system. In Korea, they have something called like relative grading. And it just literally just depends on the guy next to you, right? We don't have that. It's just absolute grading all the time.
Did you feel pressure because of it?
I was so pressured about it. Oh God, that was the worst thing I ever heard in my life. The other thing about it is that, yeah, we don't have the The two can change the thing. But for us, it was a little bit different. We used it by grades.
If you have the best grade, you get
You'll
to
go
pick
the first one, and you can pick anything you want. But if you have a very low average, you just literally get the
shitty stuff.
the shitty
Nobody
stuff.
wants.
So if you're like failing already,
You can't.
you then get to pick the hardest stuff
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So you're just never gonna get out of this.
Exactly. That's it. That's it.
I feel like it's very different. At home next semester, I have to take 3 courses and then I get 3 choices as well. And also at home, we don't have like 1 semester, 2 semesters. So I do 6 courses for an entire year. And you also only have 1 exam.
At the end.
Yeah.
And what about what if you fail? You need to go the whole year again?
You get kicked out.
Oh, you get kicked out. Oh,
they're
that's
really
simple.
strict
That's
about
very
that. All universities will be like that in the UK.
That's really different,
Yeah.
actually.
It's very different from Korea. I think it's more similar to England, maybe. I think so. The grading system is different. It's also absolute grading. Like there's no relative stuff. If you fail, like you fail, the professor does not care.
Yeah.
Also, only 1 exam per term, I think. So like no midterms, finals. One thing is like if you fail that 1 test, like you can retake it 3 times. Like so you don't have to take the entire class again. You can just you can just take the exam. As far as I know, I think.
Oh wait, we have retakes as well. But they're capped at probably a C, I think,
Yeah.
in Korean grading system. Also, yeah, we only do 3 years of university, not 4.
Oh, really?
Oh right. Yeah, German too. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm studying 3.
I think so. Yeah, like
We do 5.
5.
We usually do 4, like for this degree, like the bachelor's degree. And then we always do 1 more for another degree that is between masters and the bachelor's.
Don't get to enjoy the competition between
It's just so many people. Like it's just so many people. Like
So
the energy,
many.
like the fact that like celebrities come and
Yeah.
like
Really?
sing and stuff. I'm like, if I think like German like school festival is just like free food, but like here it's like they make it so big. Like they get like a lot of like girl groups, idols, like people to sing on stage. And, like,
2 years ago, it was Sai who came. And I was so shocked because like the first time I
huge.
I know, like the first time I saw it was at the Gangnam Style in Costa Rica, and now I'm seeing like right in front of me, like,
yes!
yeah.
who else came? Blackpink?
Don't say that, that's really
Yeah, I think it was Blackpink.
They have Freshers Fair, but that's not anything like that. It's literally just a lot of stands advertising their clubs. Oh, we do have one thing. We have College Day, which is kind of a day to celebrate the college that you're assigned to. So it's kind of like in Harry Potter language, like it kind of be like a day to celebrate slivering. So all the slivering people.
I like that
would do that.
translations, now I can understand.
Yeah, and so I'm part of Hillbeat, so it was like a Hillbeat day. Bands come in. It's kind of like a summer party. There'll be inflatables, and each college will have 1 day during the summer. And yeah, so I think that's like the big day, like the kind of festival that each person.
Oh, but I mean, it sounds really good actually.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like, because each college will have their own tradition.
Yeah.
That's also a very big difference. Is in England, like you'll stay 1 year in dorms. Your first year will be in dorms, and second and third year, like you go and rent a house with your friends. And so you cook for yourself, you live by yourself, you pay your bills.
I feel like we should mention like really quick is like Aegyoshim, pride of your university
Oh,
in
yeah.
Korea. Because in Germany that's not a thing. Like every university is like the same, you know, people are like, I don't fucking care where I go.
That is that exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
as
no.
well.
You guys even have the Korea Prize.
Of course, of course. I will fight for Korea any day.
I mean,
I will die.
Any last words to students who are thinking about studying abroad?
I feel like personally I'm really satisfied. I think it's very unique, and the thing is that Korea culture is so unique itself. Like compared to Western, it's just literally 180, super different. The thing is that you actually learn a lot, especially because they have a lot of clubs, they have a lot of like team pools. Yeah, honestly, like one of the things I learned the most was like when I do work projects with other students, and they are so good at it, so you learn from them as well.
Do you like the performance?
No, I hate them. But you can learn. You know, it's not the point here. But yeah, so I feel like it's a really nice experience if you really want to learn a lot. And
Like everyone doesn't like group projects.
everyone has that.
But you know, I say it's really good. Extremely different to back
Yeah.
home. So if you want to kind of get an impression of like something completely different, like completely different learning style, I'm really glad that I kind of have got both.
Yeah,
And
for
I think it's a
sure.
good like well-rounded picture of like education around the world?
I feel like when I first came here, I felt very much like an outsider, you know, like, and I still feel like that. I feel like it's very hard to fully integrate into like a completely different culture. But yeah, I don't regret coming here to study. It's much more fun. It's like I feel more motivated to study. Okay, so like honestly, like when I don't think I would have like the will to study if like I have people like that around me. But like here, everybody like not everybody, but like most people study very hard.
No, very, very hard.
It's like, yeah, it's fun academically, socially. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Bye-bye.
Bye. Subscribe, like, and comment down below. I don't know what you want to comment.
건강을 축하드립니다.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Finally.
That is a big thing of like UK college life. It's like hooking up with different things. Like people have competitions. Like there's a thing called college bingo because at my university there's hook up with someone from each college.
Oh god.
Like it's a massive thing like hook up culture in England.